It's been a couple of weeks since I last posted and shared a few brief survey questions with you. And responses have been trickling in, so I wanted to give it a little more time before responding myself. Um, that said, I still welcome other responses if you feel inclined to add your voice, and the survey remains open below. The responses so far really struck me. They're honest, thoughtful, and of course, often nuanced, as you might imagine. And since what I'm after here is real conversation about real experience, I wanted to share some of what came back, not as simply data points, but as voices, your voices from those of you who responded to the survey. So, some of the highlights are 60% of responders described themselves as agnostic or non believing, and another 40% as religious but not literal. When asked about supernatural claims, virgin births, resurrections, divine authority, 80% said that they don't see them as literal events, but many still see symbolic truth in them. And one person added, I believe they could literally happen, but my faith is not dependent upon that belief. Every respondent, 100%, said they're deeply concerned about the rise of Christian nationalism in American politics. And when asked whether they've ever hesitated to speak honestly for fear of offending religious or political beliefs, some said they do feel silenced. Others said it depends on the context. And one said they try to speak up even when it is uncomfortable. Also, wanted to share a couple of responses that came into the two open ended questions at the end. One, if you remember, is about religion and power in America. Oh, and you can see all these questions below. Um, so the first about religion and power in America right now, and the other about what it might mean to begin to reclaim reality itself. So one of the first quotes that stood out quite sober. Faith in America is being subverted and perverted to advance political agendas when it's meant to enrich and inspire the individual's inner self and soul. And the second, perhaps more hopeful, individual conversations based in love are the best and perhaps only way to reclaim reality. So, all of these responses, some tender, some more frustrated, all honest, give a fuller sense of what people are thinking and feeling beneath the surface. And they remind me that this conversation about what's real, about reality, isn't abstract. It's lived, it's relational, and it's unfolding in real time. So if you took part in the survey, thank you. It remains open, as I've said, for others of you who may now feel more inspired to share your thoughts or feelings. Perhaps you have different takes and observations that you'd like to share with the rest of us. I'm including the full set of responses in the text below. I hope it doesn't feel too personal or revealing. If you do recognize your own words, please know that you remain completely anonymous here. But maybe seeing your words reflected in this space will inspire you and others of us to be a little less so, a little less anonymous in the future. Hint, hint. So thank you so much. And I look forward to the continuing conversation any way that we're able and willing to have it.